Hi, I'm Dan Gritsko, and I am at the Wilderness Battlefield here in central Virginia. I want to talk a little bit about this battlefield. I want to talk about General Ulysses S. Grant, and would like to talk about what happened on this spot. The Wilderness Battle was a very, very costly battle for our country. Many thousands of men were killed on both sides. In May 1864, from the 5th to the 7th, the army of General Grant, also with General Meade, collided with Confederate General Robert E. Lee in this area where we are here. During that time period, it was a very tumultuous battle. As the battle went on, it went on for 3 days. This is the area right here where General Grant commanded. In fact, this is called Grant's Knoll, right here along the side of what we have as modern day Route 3. But as he was here, this man who had at the beginning of the war, he had been a disgruntled clerk in his father's store, been a captain in the army years earlier. He joins the Union Army through some victories in the West, terrible battle in Shiloh, eventually through the victory of winning in the siege in Vicksburg. He's given command of the Union Army, and in 1864 he gathers in Washington, D.C., comes down here into Virginia, and the first part of the Overland Campaign is this very, very difficult battle that takes place here. So during the battle, this area right here is where General Grant is commanding what's going on in the field. In fact, under him is General Meade. If you look at this area here, to me, it's very humbling to stand here and think about what it would have been like for those 3 days, to stand here and to command the Union Army when you think of the weight of the country is on your shoulders, the future of our nation. Would we win or would we lose? The battle in the end is very costly to both sides. However, Grant does something that a Union general had not done before. After others had faced Robert E. Lee in battle, they had turned back. But Robert E. Lee still was out there, and Grant said, "We're on to Richmond." And Grant's determination to go electrified the Union Army. I'd like to encourage you at some point to come and to visit this spot, to think about what it meant for Grant to stand on this ground, dealing with the weight of our country on his shoulders, and to be inspired by the decisions that he made that still affect our nation today.